Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Friday, April 29th, 2022. Today we're pulling from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot cards. We're starting off with the Knight of Needles. So what they were saying with IG and Tarot Talk is that it could be someone is trying to awaken someone's heart, and they have no intention of sticking around. I feel like they're saying like hit it and quit it, or just like they're maybe they because we have this loss and bereavement over here. Maybe there was something to get had, and it's like they're not there for the long haul. This could be like someone like in a sense where they just use people. They'll sit there and have these wild, outlandish ideas, and it's like it gives you hope, and it's like yeah, that sounds like a great idea. You know what I mean? Like and you get all excited, and then they have no intention of seeing it through. They just say things and dip out. But we do have the Five of Potions, which is the Five of Cups, and we have the Three of Needles in reverse, which is the Three of Swords. And I feel like if you've gone through a separation, a divorce, a bereavement, like some sort of something that gives you a heartache or a loss, where anxiety, fear, worry, and doubt can fester. They were showing like rot, like and they were showing like a wall. I don't know if it was they were trying to show termites or whatever, and it was starting small and it was spreading. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is what they're saying. If you don't get ahead of this now, or if you don't change your way of thinking, it's going to lead to something really, awful. It'll consume you. It'll consume your life. So I feel like it's like, from the full moon to the new moon, it's all about reflection. It's a reflection time for ourselves. And, certain dates, certain holidays, with Easter for myself, God blessed me with my children, where it's like He made that time turn into something happy. It's still that part of it is still there, but it's quieter. You know what I mean? Because it's just like anytime catch myself getting into that energy, because we had a loss during that time. It's like concentrate on the fact that the kids are happy. Concentrate on the kids are like putting together Lego kits or hunting for chocolates or we're watching movies, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Doing crafts together. That's what's important, not the fact that that this happened. Like that is still a part of us, but it doesn't define us. You know, and I definitely feel like by making that change will lead you to the sun. With Jack, his optimism, that childlike youth energies. Do things that make you feel alive. Do things that make you feel you're grateful to be here. You know what I mean? And if they're showing like playing board games with your kids or board games with your loved ones, they were showing making a fire, having a fire this weekend, whatever, gives you life, they're showing the Knight of Candles. So again, universe is highlighting people in our life that we should be grateful for. So the Knight of Candles is bringing that light back into your life. I feel like this is the Knight of Wands. And I feel like, he's sitting there and it's just like, this could be making you laugh. I get a sense of humor with this one. I feel like maybe things to look forward to or be grateful for. We always forget that. We always forget, like, it's the way that we wake up. A grateful attitude is a great way to start off the day. Being grateful that you're awake because we know that not every day is promised, you know? So I feel like it's just like, highlighting the fact that, there is still a lot to live for. There's still a lot to be grateful for. So we're going to start off with the Knight of Needles. So the Knight of Swords. So we always, this is the type of person that, rushes into situations, doesn't really think about how it will affect other people. They rarely think, and it's just kind of saying like, don't really, count on this one, and the reverse meaning of this deck specifically is kind of like the upright meaning. The Knight of Needles is for cause and lacking follow through. Scatterbrained, he is overwhelmed by unfinished tasks he leaves in the wake. Instead of spending energy starting new projects, impulsively complete what's already begun. And I feel like, what I mean? This could be someone that, maybe gets, they're saying people pregnant and dips out, and it's just like, doesn't care that the fact that it's like, now you have a child with this person and now it's like not the best situation. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's like you really got to see people for when someone shows you who they are, believe it. Take that to the bank because the universe is like, be forewarned. You know what I mean? Like they already showed you who they are. Believe it. So we have the Five of Potions in reverse. Nostalgia's in the air. It could be clouding your thinking. While reminiscing about the past can help you appreciate the present, keep in mind it's easy to romanticize past connections and events. Take care to keep your wishful thinking based in reality. So, um, not seeing it for what it truly is. You know what I mean? Like, we can see for what it truly is. Obviously, when you have children, you have to be careful how you say certain things or talk about certain things. You know what I mean? Because, you don't want to bash someone that they love. You know what I mean? So it's like, keep that to yourself, or keep it to a time where you can talk to your girlfriends or whatever about. But, we got to watch the way we speak as well. You know what I mean? We don't want to hurt anybody in the wake of that. But I feel like, again, don't get caught up in the past. Don't get caught up in energy that is not serving. Go for a walk, get your heart pumping, get your blood oxygenated, get your lungs breathing deeper. You know what I mean? Build up your lung capacity, like when you're sitting there and you're walking and you're speed walking. You know what I mean? It feels good. So I feel like sit there and do something positive. If you find yourself like, always sitting in your room and in bed watching, there's nothing wrong with that. But, also, if you find yourself, it makes you into a depressive state because you start thinking about other things, do something that preoccupies your mind. They're showing like Candy Crush or something like that. Some sort of, it's on a tablet, but it looks like Candy Crush or like Scrabble or something like that. So with the sun, and I feel like this is what they're saying. There's so much more to live for. Let's crush up this bad energy. Let's crush up this negative situation and turn it into something positive. With myself, April 13th was a sad day for people I know and myself. And, I didn't know in 2018 on that date, I started posting on Instagram. It was like a year and a half later. I was like, I wonder what day I started posting on. When did I start doing this? And I went back, 2019, not 2018, 2019. I went back and I was just like, dang, it was that day. You know what I mean? So they crushed up, not even unbeknownst to me. I sat there, it's like the universe crushed it up and made a negative situation into a positive. You know what I mean? So it's like, it still affects me, but I feel like because there's 4 planets in water, we're more emotional than usual. I watched Titanic and Me Before You or something like that. And it was just like, yeah, they're sappy movies. And I love a good sappy movie, but, crying and, kind of empathizing, like putting yourself in those shoes and da-da-da-da. But it's just like, sometimes we just need to get those emotions out. It could be other things that have been there. And it's just like, watching something like that, pulls on your heartstrings. And you're able to process those feelings. So, sometimes you need that. You just need to purge that energy. If you've been sad or troubled lately, the sun is a sign you're about to feel a very positive shift in your life. So, with the Three of Swords, which is the 3 needles, and the 5 of Potions, which is the 5 of Cups, this is what they're talking about. Use this rejuvenating energy to reconnect with good friends and enjoy yourself. And that's what life is about, enjoyment. Yeah, we're taught that we have to, get up, go to work, come home, work, do the dishes, cook dinner, fold laundry, do homework, go to bed, repeat. But it's like, don't forget to live and enjoy life. There's so much enthusiasm in this tarot card. It signifies a powerful time for inspired brainstorming. So I feel like, what other, coming up with ideas or like, fun things to do or, you know what I mean? Like, maybe, like, I know sometimes it's, thinking about the future too much makes us feel anxious, gives us anxiety, but it's like one little thing that you can look forward to that you can make happen. So it's just like, maybe they're saying healing, they're saying like therapy, something you can do for yourself. So the 3 needles. The 3 needles reverse symbolizes coming to terms with the past. It's time to pluck out the needles out of your heart and let it heal. Nourish your wounds and go forward. That's all you can do. Sit there and it's like, they're showing like Fortnite when they're bandaging themselves. It's like, allow the universe to mend your wounds. Allow the universe to bring positive things, into your life that can sit there and, they're showing like, healed like scar. And it's like, if all the emotional damage and everything we've been through, if that was actually physical scars on our body, it's like we would be a lot nicer to each other than we actually are. It's like we have no idea what people have been through. Like Edward Scissorhand, what they're showing, the scars on his face. It's like if we were full of emotional scars that we've been through, it's like we would never utter disgusting words to ourselves. Like we have no idea what we've endured. We have no idea what that person's endured. So instead of being mean to somebody, it's like, you know what? Let's, take an opportunity to change the universe in a positive way and be positive, be nice, be kind. It doesn't cost you anything to be kind. So the Knight of Needles, and I feel like this is the Knight of Wands, is a fierce, bold, impulsive figure who breaks down barriers, full of wild, primitive energy, primal energy. And I definitely got that energy. Protective. I definitely got that. He feels inspired and always up for an adventure. And I feel like that's an ally. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be a romantic partner. And I definitely feel like Spirit's been highlighting these partners in our life that could be an ally. Because sometimes we assume that people are going to be around forever. And I mean in the fact of, I feel like sometimes people feel like if they're unappreciative, they stop, coming around. It's like they never thank me. They never, you know what I mean? Like they don't show that they care, like, or they don't even want me around. You know what I mean? So it's just like appreciate those people that are in your life that light up your life, that you're happy to be around, and let them know that I love having you around. I love spending time with you. You're they're saying you're my favorite guy. So maybe this is a child or something like that. But it's like, or a brother or a nephew or something like that. It's like, with me, it's like I bug my sister's younger son. I always chase him around, call him my boyfriend. He knows I'm just joking with him, but he comes up and he'll smack me and he'll like, I don't like you, like, because I always tell him he's my boyfriend, and he runs off and I'll chase him around the house, and he likes it. It's just a joke between us, But it's just like, I love going there just to, me and him will snuggle on the couch after we're done running around, and he'll play a video game. But I always bug him about that, I bugged his brother about it as well, but his brother is 20 years old now. It's like, you don't bug them like that anymore. You let them be, But, I like hearing about his adventures and what he's doing now as a young man, But I still bug the little one. But I love, like, when we cuddle and stuff, all three of us will, like my kids and him will sit there and pile and we'll watch a movie, and we'll sit together on my sister's couch because she got like a sectional, and we'll sit in the corner there, and we'll all cuddle and we'll watch a movie and stuff like that. So it's like, that kind of stuff gives me life, like I definitely do miss them. But it's just like, those are the things to look forward to. Those precious moments that you can never put a price tag on, those priceless moments. And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. Find those times to make priceless moments. Don't worry about dishes, don't worry about this, don't worry about that. It's like, make those moments that you can never get back, Whatever it is. It doesn't matter if you're a single person, whatever it is. Like, they're showing, if I think you want to go for a hike or something, they're showing like, you're top of a cliff, and they're showing like the scenic route of the scenery, and, you can hear hawks above the air in the sky, soaring around. So it's just like, do things that make your heart sing. We're here for a moment, and I know some days it feels like forever. But it's just like, when we learn to be happy, it's just like, what? Maybe it's, like, when things are quiet, it's like, because I'm resting, I'm healing. Something's going on here because something's about to come in. Universe is giving me this downtime to relax, so that way I can be ready for whatever the next thing is. And by the grace of God, may be something beautiful and positive. And I definitely feel that with the sun. I feel like this positive shift is happening here. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Friday, April 29th, 2022. May the universe bless you good. Watch your energy over the weekend. 4 planets in water. It is new moon, and we're heading into Mercury retrograde on the 10th of May. So watch your thinking. Like they said, don't start new projects. Finish what you already started so you feel like your accomplishment, a sense of accomplishment, and keep moving forward. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.